All right. We back in the building. We back in the building. Salute to everybody that's here. You already know I'm Blue Devil, and we back with reaction number 2 of the day. Now, look, we got Boe Jackman making headlines on the smut campaign, trying to disrespect Haterworld and Dijon Paul. Now, look, whatever he got with Dijon, that's between them, homie. But when you sitting up here lying on Haterworld and making fake claims and trying to play yourself as the victim or paint yourself as the victim, that's a cowardless act, bro. Victims are victims, homie. You know, victims of this, victims of that. You're a victim of your own stupidity. But we gonna get into the video, bro. But look, before we press play, salute to Gangland Neem. He dropped a whole clip on this situation, and he also dropped a reaction on Boe talking about us. And I love both of them, bro, because they were both truthful. They were both honest, and it was dope work. So salute to Gangland Neem. I recently dropped a phone calls with Gangland Neem, Droops, Opina, and me. They're on the clips page. So go over to Haterworld Clips so you can catch a throwback of Gangland Neem, Opina, Blue Devil, and the homie Droops. All right? That's out right now. But as far as Boe Jackman, now look, I thought we was cool.
What's the righteous word? It's your boy Gangland Neem, aka Neiman. I before the E. Man, golly, I don't know y'all. Remember that, and we back with another video. New video. Shout out all my good subs. Greatly appreciate y'all. If y'all can tap in with the hair sponsor in the corner of the screen. Divine Hair for all your lock and braid needs. If you're in the Los Angeles area, need your locks retwisted, need your hair braided, make sure y'all tap in with my girl. She does great work. That's crazy. She does great work. But this is what we gonna do. We gonna get into, man, Boe can't win for losing. That's what I'm gonna say. Boe can't win for losing, bro. First it was Dijon Paul going in on him. Now, Haterworld going in on him. I asked him about these things personally too, like, yo, bro, why would you ask to go up there and then stand them boys up? Everybody got family and things to do. So I think that was kind of like, I was kind of shady. You know what I mean? And Blue Devil is going to respond to that. Now, if this is your first time to the channel, like and subscribe off the back. Off the back, don't troll me. If this is your first time to the channel, shame on you. I'll be out of pocket, boy. Golly, that was crazy. Let's get straight into this. My bad, y'all.
I will say this, and I'm only going to clear all this up once because I hate the fake lies out there, bro. And after this is all that Boe Jackman is getting for me. Up to this point, bro, we was cool with Boe Jackman. All right? And we invited Dijon Paul about 2 years ago. And Dijon reached back out, I don't know, a month ago and said, hey, I want to tap in. I want to do a media run for my report card. Whoop-de-whoop. Not once was the conversation about Boe or like, hey, this Boe. Or he didn't even come up, bro. He wasn't even in the convo. We didn't bring up Dijon to shit on Boe. We didn't say, hey, fire him on live. No, we didn't do any of that because we brought him up here to have a great pod. Now, of course, Boe came up because he works for Dijon. So I asked him, hey, you know, whoop-de-woo. And he said, oh, no, I fired him or he's done for because he doesn't know about hip-hop. Whatever the case may be, that's his answer. I didn't ask Boe to call. I didn't tell Boe sneak call. I didn't tell Dijon to fire him. I'm in the middle of a gay dude and a clout chaser. Fucking weird.
I think Blue Devil's bunk. I'm in the middle of a gay dude. Like, what the fuck?
And at that point, I'm still cool with both, right? Like, I ain't got a problem with nobody. I ain't got a problem with the happy dude. I ain't got a problem with the clout chaser. Bo's a clout chaser. That's a fact. I don't care what nobody says. I know him personally. He's a clout chaser. But whatever. That's what he's supposed to do. He on the internet. He's trying to make some money, make some noise, whatever. All right. So then Boe Jackman stands me up. After this, him being fired, he calls me and he says, "Hey, can I go up there as fast as possible? I want to clear my site up. I quit before he fired me, blah, blah, blah." He reached out to me. I didn't call Boe. I said, "Yeah, fool, for sure, pull up."
And that's kind of the biggest thing to me in all this. You feel me? Blue Devil and Haterworld issue is him standing them up after asking to come to the platform. I'm sure everybody could agree that's kind of shady. You know what I mean? They didn't reach out to you to tell you to come up here or anything. Like, you wasn't going out of your way. You reached out to them to ask, could you come up here? Then you stand them up. And they give you the platform so you could do your shit. You could have came up there, talked about Dijon crazy and all that. They gave you the platform to do that. You stood them up.
I even scheduled him in for a Tuesday. And before we watch Bo's reaction, which is right here, let me finish telling you what happened. The day of the pod, the day before, he's blowing me up, telling me what we gonna talk about, what this and this and that. I go, "Fool, I don't give a fuck what we're gonna talk about. You wanted to come up here. When you're here, you could talk. We're all basically only having this pod so you could clear up the shit with Dijon. So I don't know what you want to talk about. Like, that's the only thing we're gonna talk about. We all bring up the news, but then we'll get into your bullshit." All right, well, I'm not even gonna expose the other shit he said to me. "Well, I want to talk about this. All right, fool, I don't give a fuck. We'll talk about whatever." "Well, how about this? How about this and that and that?" "Fool, I don't give a fuck. We'll talk about all that when you get here." So he kept leading me on. The day of the pod, he kept telling me, "All right, I'll be there. Whoop-de-woo, send me the address." He accepted at the flyer, the collab on the flyer. And then like an hour before he got here, he uncollabed the flyer. And I already knew at that point something was going on, bro. Because prior he was like, "Change my picture, put..."
Damn. So you had a collab. I never seen this. I don't be on Instagram like that. Sorry to all the people who be in my DMs. I'm gonna try to check those today too, for the record. But damn, I never even saw that. So you accepted the collab. So he thinking, hey, it's going up, right? Then you leave the collab an hour before you supposed to be there. Oh, Boe, say it ain't so. Come on, Boe. That's wrong. Shout out to Boe Jackman. Shout out to Haterworld. Shout out to Dijon Paul. But Boe, come on, man. That's unprofessional at best, fool.
This picture. Hey, bro, shut the fuck up, bro. Shut the fuck up, bro. Just get here. He wanted me to change his photo and make him darker, make him lighter. Man, shut the fuck up, bro. Just get here, bro. The photo is the photo, and that's what it is, right? And then when he uncollabed it, I had a feeling something was cracking. And then I hit him. He didn't respond. And then he responded, and he was like, "Look, fool, I don't want you guys to prank me or none of that." I go, "No, bro, we're not doing any of that, fool. It's going to be a straight interview, bro. We're not doing that, fool." And then he calls me like at 7. "Hey, look, fool, I haven't left yet, but I'm going to leave right now." "All right, then, fool, we're already all here waiting for you." Then he calls me at 8. "Oh, my Uber didn't come and whoop-de-woo, fool, I'm not going to make it." You bitch motherfucker. Royal comes from Dago. Opina comes from Riverside. And I come all the fucking way from Indio, my boy. And
damn, these fools is spread apart, bro. Like, damn, that's a lot of land to cover, bro, to come to the studio for a podcast and somebody stands you up, man. I didn't know that Blue Devil come from India. Nigga, that's Coachella, gang. That's where Coachella be at, gang. That's wild. That's a damn, that's a road trip. All these fellas is on road trips to get up here, bro. That makes it even worse to me. I'm gonna be real. Damn, fool, that's crazy.
You guys all waiting here, and now you gotta change your heart. And what did I text him, bro? I'm gonna tell you guys what I text him. Only because I go, bastard ass fool. He goes, still hella traffic, might have to start at 9. Okay, just make sure you're still coming because I see the collab post came down. Okay, cool. We'll let the guys know closer to 9. And he goes, call me. And then when he said, he goes, I'm not going to be able to make it today because my bro canceled. It's $170 Uber. And I go, bastard ass fool. And that's where I left it. All right. So at that point, I don't owe him nothing. I didn't do him dirty. I didn't disrespect him. I didn't call him a bitch. I didn't go out my way and do anything to him, bro. So at that point, it's like, all right, I'm cool. Like, just not fucking with him no more. And that's when we ended up going on the pod, me, Royo, and Opina, and we call him a scoundrel. It was all fun and games, bro. All right, here he is responding.
I'm gonna tell you something, bro. You are trying to get under my skin like a toy. Dejan is a very negative person. He likes to twist narratives. Like, I'll say one thing and then he'll twist that into some whole other shit. Be like, meh, 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 meh. Bro, like, that shit got annoying at one point. Like, Dejan reminded me of, like, the homies I had growing up. And, well, not all of them, but, you know, some of them were like him. And, you know what I'm saying? He, like, it was cool till, like, it wasn't, bro. Like, it was just, like, I don't know, it got annoying. It got annoying at a certain point. And then as far as Haterworld, like, they're annoying too. Like, we were talking about earlier, like, bro, if you're not moving with respect, unity, love, and appreciation, bro, like, if you're not moving in, you know what I'm saying, with that in your heart, I don't want to do no content with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need to do no content with you. Like if you're just trying to exploit me and exploit my name for views and clicks, and you think that's the way, like, oh, Boe Jackman, Boe gets numbers, Boe gets views, Boe's good at content, I'm gonna bash his name. No, bro, I get eyes and views because.
Shut the fuck up. First and foremost, exploit you? You sound like a bitch. You fucking called me to come up here, you coward-ass fucking scoundrel. I didn't call you and say, oh, let me call a Boe because he gets views. The fuck is you talking about, bro? Your fucking live stream has 862 views. 862 views. Not even 1,000, you fucking scoundrel. Who the fuck are you talking about views? What? See, that's the problem, bro. These fucking bozos get caught up in the fucking clout and the views that they start lying to themselves. If you're not moving with love, respect, first and foremost, I've gave you all the love and respect. I even gave you so much love, I cleared the bullshit with you and Chito Ranas, you fucking scoundrel. You were a fucking man with a target on his back by the king of sack, bro. I fucking made a joke out of that with the whole little cake thing. And then I called Chito afterwards and told him to leave you alone, homie. You fucking little...
Yo, so Chito Ranas is the rapper that cracked him over the head with the guitar? I'm just curious. Is that who he's talking about? And again, I'll be saying this, man, when people look out for you or people know things about you behind the scenes, why would you publicly go online to, like, bash them and say disparaging things about them? You know what I mean? If this man protected you, he say he saved your life. Why would you do, oh, they're haters and they're this, and they're called Haterworld, right? But I don't see them as haters. They just do content. That's just their name. I don't really see them as haters. You know what I'm saying? But, like, bruh, if this nigga went behind the scenes and tried to patch up some shit that you had going on, like, come on, fool. Come on, man. I wouldn't be speaking foul about them type of people. That's just my opinion. You know what I mean?
Scary fucking scoundrel. Scared as fuck, bro. Calling me talking about, you think Chito really gonna do me in? You think Chito really gonna hurt me? You think Chito's gonna fucking this and that? Bro, I'm scared, bro. I fucking called the king a sack and said, hey, fool, do me a solid, fool. Leave the little fucking scoundrel alone. That fool's scared for his life. At the end of the day, that scoundrel will fucking probably call the cops on you if you do anything to him, fool. So just leave him the fuck alone. You little fucking coward. See, that's what I hate from these fucking lying cocksuckers, bro.
Oh, shit.
They want to play victim so bad and make people love them because they're so loving and caring. You a fucking bitch, bro. Shut the fuck up, homie. If you're gonna fucking lie, at least tell a fucking good lie, bro. We didn't use you for clout reviews or like. I didn't tell fucking Dijon to fire you. You did that shit because you called in, you fucking moron. You shouldn't have called in. You should have not called in at all. But you were clout chasing a fucking moment that wasn't about you. That pod wasn't about you. I wasn't talking about you. Dijon wasn't talking about you. You felt left out, so you called in.
Damn, that is true. That is true. Cause I was in that live stream. I was just listening to it before I hopped in the chat, was saluting everybody and all that. That's a fact, man. It wasn't like the conversation was centered around Boe Jackman at all. In fact, Dijon Paul said, don't let Boe call in. And the first caller when they start taking calls was Boe Jackman. Like, come on, man. That's crazy.
Fucking scoundrel. Shut the fuck up, bro. Lying ass cocksuckers, homie.
Oh,
One, because I have like cool people in my chat and you know what I'm saying, community, I just started going live. But before that, because I put shit out that like isn't negative, bro. Like Dijon thrives off of negativity. His whole thing is just negative. That's why he even told me on the way to, I don't like to talk about people behind the back, but I'm sure you're watching, but he told me in the car ride, he was like, yeah, I tweak the grades before reactions. Because I'm like, bro, there's no way you're going to get fucking this person.
Now you're a fucking rat. Not only are you a rat, but now you're talking about negativity, bro. Now you're being a negative Nancy when you should have said you move on love. If you move on love, you know what you would have said? Hey, Dijon fired me. He's a negative person. I'm not trying to stoop to his level. He has told me some things behind closed doors, but I'm not going to expose him because I'm not negative like that.
Hey, Blue Devil's right about that, because people always sending me something that folks are saying about me, this, that, and the other, and I'm not a negative person, despite what anybody might think about like some clips I react to or my opinions or anything like that. I'm not a negative person, and I'm not a scoundrel. I'm not a low-life scoundrel, right? So if people want to behave like low-life scoundrels, that don't mean, oh, because they're behaving this way, that I have to. So I agree with Blue Devil on that as well. You know what I'm saying?
Now you're just being negative and you're trying to expose someone to get views and likes. You're a fucking clout chaser, bro. Shut the fuck up. You ain't no better than any of us. You're not no better than me. You're not any better than Dijon. You're actually worse. You're a scoundrel. Okay, because you are trying to play victim to avoid being looked at like one of us. All right? Someone in the media. You ain't better, bro. You ain't no better.
And then she's like, yeah, well, you know, I tweak them to get reactions. And I'm like, why would you do that? Like, that's not an authentic report. I knew they were going to sort of go to a place where I knew they were going to sort of like try and exploit me for views and like, well, really, because they don't have no respect.
He don't know what to say, bro. That's how you know he's a bitch. He don't know what to say. He's making up shit.
Exploit me for views and like, well, really, because they don't have no respect. Like, there's a difference between like, you know what I'm saying, joking and playing around. Like, I play around all the time, bro. I don't take shit serious. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't. Like, play with me, don't play me. You know what I'm saying? Like, play with me, don't like don't try to play me. Period. Like, you feel me? Like, there's a certain point where it's just like, okay, yeah, we get it. Like, Boe Jackman's like the however, like the comedian of the rap scene. But like that doesn't mean like disrespect me for numbers and views. How are you gonna call me a clout chaser and then my whole team is gonna be mad at me?
All right, he basically reacting to the whole clip I reacted to. Shout out Blue Diablo, man, my boy. Shout out Haterworld too. Y'all seen the clip I put in the beginning of the video? They're always showing me love, bro, and it's like ain't no paid promo or nothing. They genuinely rock with my content. They genuinely rock with me and support what I'm doing. And it's the same with them. I rock with what they do. I don't think they're haters or clout chasers or anything like that. I definitely don't think that they was trying to clout chase off of Boe Jackman, especially with this situation, because Boe, you're the one who hit them. You're the one who hit them. I'm supposed to do a live stream with Boe Thursday, I think, and I'm definitely going to ask him about all this on camera. You know what I'm saying? Just so that people can see it. I think it'll be a good conversation because I'm just curious about a bunch of things, and I'm sure everybody is like, why would you do this to Haterworld, and why all of a sudden are they haters and trying to use you for views and all that? They do pretty good views over there with the content that they drop. They're like a I mean, I don't know if this would be like I believe that they're like an interview based platform, and they have a lot of different guests up there. You know what I'm saying? They always got some guests up there. I'll be learning about all kind of people who I ain't know nothing about just because I rock with they shit. But I don't think that they need Boe Jackman for clicks or views, because if that was the situation, they would have hit you immediately after Dijon Paul left. You got fired on the thing. You say you quit, whatever. I don't know, whatever. But they would have hit you right after that if they was looking for clicks and views. And again, the clout chasing thing and them not being operating with love and this, that, and the other. I mean, bro, Blue Devil tells a situation where he saved you from Chitoranas. You know what I'm saying? Apparently, I don't know anything about this, but apparently homie was on your top. I believe that's the same nigga who bust the acoustic guitar over his head or whatever, where he called Dijon Paul about. I don't know, but we gonna get to all this Thursday, because I want to know this. I'm sure y'all want to know or whatever. So we'll get to it Thursday. But allegedly, he cleared up some smoke that you had with a rapper. So that don't seem clout chasey to me. That seems pretty positive and stand up if you ask me. Now again, I'm not caping for Haterworld because they rock with me and I rock with them. This ain't that, bro. I just do the content. You know what I'm saying? I have no horse in the race, just like Blue Devil told you. You know what I mean? I have no issue with Dijon, Boe, whatever. It's the same thing here. I'm not caping for nobody, but these are honest questions. Like, if homie did that for you, how in the same breath he could be a clout chaser and trying to use you for clicks and views? I don't know. Sound like he was protecting your ass, if you ask me. Just throwing that out there. But if y'all want to see the rest of that video, make sure y'all or the rest of that reaction, make sure y'all go to Haterworld and peep the rest of that. I watched the whole thing. It was a cool reaction. A lot of disrespect in this one. A lot of disrespect in this one. But again, you heard the man say that all three of the hosts come from goddamn Egypt to get over there to the studios to do the podcast. So you have them on a day that they wouldn't regularly pull up to the studio and pod. You have them all pull up and pod. I remember Royal saying that he was leaving like a celebration for his deceased homie, RIP to his homie. It's just like, you know what I mean, bro? Like, damn, people, cut out this time to give you a platform and a microphone, then you stand them up, and then you say that they're haters and they trying to use you for clicks and views. I don't know. I just think it's kind of shady. You feel me? I think it's kind of shady. But shout out Blue Devil, shout out Haterworld, shout out Boe Jackman as well, man. And again, if y'all want to peep the rest of that, go to Haterworld platform, and Blue Devil got that up there. It's a cool reaction. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them boys. But for anybody looking for any kind of marketing or promotion when it comes to this YouTube content creation, make sure y'all tap in with Drea the Virgo on Instagram. Again, that's Drea the Virgo on Instagram. Serious inquiries only. She working with a bunch of different content creators throughout all the sectors. She can help you with anything from views to viewer retention, thumbnails, monetization, copyright strikes, whatever it is. Make sure y'all tap in with Drea the Virgo on Instagram. Serious inquiries only. While y'all over there, make sure y'all tap in with Divine Hair for all your lock and braid needs. If you're in the Los Angeles area, you need your locks retwisted, you need your hair braided, make sure y'all tap in with my girl and let her know Gangland Neem sent you. What I'd like y'all to do is comment down below and let me know what y'all think of this. I've already told y'all what I think. I think wasting people's time is shady. I think if somebody looked out for you, had your back, and tried to, and not tried, but squashed the beef between you and somebody who posed a threat to you, and you talk shit about them, I think it's shady. You know what I'm saying? But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. It's your boy Gangland Neem. Peace.